We are going to start with the stunning sight in Washington, D.C. today, the MLK Monument radiating in the afternoon sun. Today, so many of us focus on the light that Dr. King provided while also acknowledging the darkness that remains, with Dr. King's son reminding us that change is still needed.
Our society has a lot to do for us to get to that day when peace and justice, equality and freedom exist for all humankind.
Certainly no shortage of events here in Western New York today honoring Dr. King's legacy. In Hamburg, more than 150 people used their day off of school and work to collect food. In Buffalo, members of the Michigan Street Baptist Church handed out blankets to those in need. And folks took tours highlighting the Queen City's role in the Underground Railroad. Now, we heard time and time again today about the need to continue that struggle for progress.
To see change happen and to live by the legacy of Dr. King is really what it means to me.
And that brings us to an important conversation we want to have tonight, the well-documented open racism that sometimes happens in the real estate industry. Here in Western New York, though, the local Realtors Association is doing something very unique, creating what they call the first anti-discrimination training in real estate across the whole country. Joining us live right now to talk about it is Rosalind Burgin. She is the president of the Buffalo Niagara Association of Realtors, the group behind this new training that's going to be happening. We so appreciate you coming on, and I know you represent more than 3,700 members. Can you tell us, for people who are watching right now who maybe just on the headline there are unaware, but it's been, as I said, pretty well documented, the type of discrimination that often happens in housing and in the real estate market. What prompted you to take the action that you're doing?
So our association created a DEI committee, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. And with those conversations and, just meetings, the incidents that realtors of color, Black and brown, run into in doing just their day-to-day job has never really been spoken out loud. Like, we may talk about it amongst ourselves, or guess what, this happened to me. With the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee, as we were thinking of things that we can do to make a difference, the stories that came out, the two videos that are done just right now came up. Well, let's reenact what happened and spread those videos, post those videos out, the video on our website, and have some conversation around it. We've created a couple of courses that are also offered at our association to understanding our differences. And we're hoping that the conversation just leads to changes, and if not in our within the community, at least within our realtor family.
We're going to show some of those videos that you mentioned that are available on your website and that people are watching. Tell us what's in them, and I guess what reaction have you gotten to this so far from your members and the realty community?
Are you showing the video? Okay.
We will be.
So do you want me to talk about the reaction?
Yeah, we're going to show it while you answer, yeah.
Yeah, so the first time we unveiled the two videos was in one of our DEI committees, and we have approximately 30 members that are part of the committee. So we unveiled the video with the committee members, and we are a very, very diverse group. It's a really nice group because we have brown, Black, Asian, Middle Eastern, and we have a very, very diverse group. And it was interesting how Asians that looked at it could not believe that this was happening that realtors weren't going through that. A Black realtor or an Asian realtor or Middle Eastern, you're not experiencing that. That doesn't happen. So it was pretty shocking for them to realize what we face as being realtors in a day-to-day operation.
Can you talk a little bit about how this is the first time this is happening in the country, as far as we can tell, or at least this specific sort of type of training? I imagine this is something that some other places might want to follow your lead on.
So I know our CEO of the Buffalo Niagara Association of Realtors, John Leonardi, he has shared these videos and shared our ideas. Matter of fact, he sits on the national DEI committee on a national level, but he shared it on a state, shared it with other members. But as far as we know, we are probably the first to reenact what we're really experiencing.
Well, Rosalind, we so appreciate you taking some time. The perfect day to have this conversation, as we're all reflecting so much on the legacy of Dr. King and what your group is doing here. Also, you are the first person of color to have your position with the Buffalo Niagara Association of Realtors as well. So thank you so much for taking some time for us. It's good to see you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.